Okay.
Ready?
Oh my gosh. Hi. Welcome to our pilot episode of the Asian Bad Girls Club. My name is Marianne. I grew up in Mississippi and I'm here in New York now. Half Filipino. Whoop whoop.
Hi, I'm Daisy. I also live in New York. I live in Queens, and I grew up on Long Island, and I'm Thai.
Hey, I'm Angela. I'm born and raised in LA, but I live in New York, Brooklyn now, and I'm Korean.
Awesome. So yeah, I guess this is the episode where we tell you what the Asian Bad Girls Club is about. The three of us are friends. We've been friends since our previous job. We'll get into the character backstories later, but as we were talking, we realized, there's not one way to live the Asian American experience. There's not one way to grow up Asian American. And then three of us have had very different experiences. And we've kind of been the bad girls of the whole club about it. So this, God, dare we say it's a show? It's a show. It's going to celebrate Asian Americana and pop culture moments that mean a lot to us. You will learn about different Asian figures that just have special places in our hearts, and also different parts of our culture that aren't limited to just like the appreciation versus appropriation discussion, which we'll do. It's an important one, but we also want to dive into everything, like all of the kawaii and all of the, I don't even know, I'm losing the words for it, because there are, just like there's a lot of ways to live the Asian American experience, there
There are multitudes and there are layers.
yeah, there are layers and facets to Asian American culture. Asia's a big place.
Right. Well, because I think in the main square of it, of why we came together, also is because we do have to kind of live in balance between two different completely cultures and worlds, right? The ones of our parents' expectations and what that's like to come from family with a completely different cultural background than what you're immersed in every single day, and then what you're socially bombarded with every day, right? Which is completely different from their upbringing. So I think that's really important, and also kind of like also speaks to how we became friends, because all three of us, we are bad girls, but we're also so different in our own ways. And we're almost also, I feel like, our own stereotypes of bad girls in our own ways, of American bad girls in our own ways. And yet we're also
Who, me?
And it took a lot. And it took a lot for us, I think, to get to our own places where we are truly being ourselves. And I think that's why we're here.
There's drinking involved, and I'm here for that. So.
Yeah, Angela's here for the party and for the edit. So you won't see her often from now on out. I think very much maybe spotty. And we love her, and she's amazing. And
yeah, she's like the heart and soul of why these shows
Aww.
are as good as because as Daisy and I will be presenting these different topics and discussing different ones, like as a group, and also with some special guest stars, hopefully. Angela's the one that keeps us honest. She keeps us on track. So you'll hear the voice from the heavens chime in when I'm going off on a tangent about like my foot or whatever.
Got you guys. I got you.
She's the honor of being here for our pilot so that you can get to know us a little better and get to know what we're about. And what kind of a Asian bad girl are you?
I think a rebellious one. And I don't know if someone. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that bad, but I don't know. Like strict teachers, I never got along with them because I don't like taking their bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'll do the opposite. Other than that, I'm an angel, so I don't know. What about you guys?
What about you, Days?
I resist authority also, but in my own different ways. So I well, I don't know if it's obvious, but I grew up very much into punk rock, and that's what helped me find my voice. So I think I'm that probably stereotypical, like, goth punk, whatever, edgy.
I love it.
I grew up in the suburbs. And that's what was like, really, if you weren't the norm, then that's where you found your refuge. And that's where I found my refuge and my voice, because up until then, I was the quiet, nerdy stereotype.
Oh my gosh, we have the Asian punk rocker and like the ultimate Asian bad girl always in detention.
You, Miss Marianne.
That girl head cheerleader who was in detention with Angela that like likes to wear pink and say bitchy things, but she has a heart of gold. She just, if she doesn't agree with what somebody is saying, she's going to speak out about it and like use her voice and be a huge bitch if she needs to. She's not afraid to be bitchy, but she'll always stand up for what's right.
And that's why we all get along.
Yeah. That was like so obvious from the very first time we hung out. We were working together and everything. We were the bad girls that would break for lunch and like get there in time for margarita happy hour.
Yeah.
Back and absolutely kill it at our jobs though.
It felt like we were the bad girls in the high school bathroom of this. We worked for a beauty company and we were the bad girls and they were smoking our cigarettes. And Marion was like, hey, I want to hang out with y'all.
Yeah, it's more fun to be bad. But I think Daisy has a fun little game too, so that you guys can like get to know us a little better. I don't know what the questions are. Those are all in your hands, Days.
Okay, well, I picked out just a few.
Wait, can we cheers before we start?
Huh?
Daisy.
Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Does that like take you back to every Zoom happy hour from the beginning of the pandy?
Yes, this game is called the and they're little get to know you cards. I'm gonna just pick out a few. I'm gonna shuffle them and hopefully it's not too awkward. We'll see.
And these are deep questions.
Good.
Some of them are. Ooh. And we're starting off right with the first card, which is what's something you'd hope people never forgot about you? Oh, that's going to be backwards anyway, so. What's something you'd hope people never forgot about you? I'll start off while you guys think.
Okay.
And for me, it's that I hope they'd never forget that I was kind to them.
Never. It's so hard to forget that. Are you kidding?
That's the first thing I think about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are also my friends.
Yeah.
You know, but
Daisy, like you're just such a sweetheart. Like the way you say things and empathize with everyone, and I don't know, you're just so nice. And I wish I was just flat nice as you, but I'm the bitchy side that you need.
And always forgiving. She like will leave the shirt off her back, but she's also like Daisy is very much like the kindest person you would meet in a bar bathroom while you're like having a freaking mental breakdown over your shitty boyfriend. She is the one that you want there, who's going to like talk you out.
I would give you some candy and some clean.
See, look at you already offering.
Davy's gonna tell you not to text him back, to like tell him to go fuck himself, and then we're gonna go take shots at the bar.
Yes, I would. I absolutely would be like,
yeah.
Honey, I've actually probably done that before.
She might look very sweet, but if some guy fucked with you, she would come at him. Like, I love that. Yeah. For me, I just love to be funny. So for me, it's I hope that people think I'm funny.
Yeah, you're so funny.
You are, and because the thing is, it's that you're carefree, and that in funny, it's that you're just so honest, and you don't give a crap what anybody has to say, and you're just always gonna say whatever you think that like amuses you, you know, which and everybody
sometimes
else.
They'll get me in trouble, but fuck it.
It's always a treat to watch.
One thing I always remember about Angela, which is like funny to me now, like she's like super badass, but it's also like it was just a funny moment because I was getting my first tattoo. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah. And
Angela was like, "Oh, I have one where you wanted to get one." And I was like, "Did it hurt?" She goes, "No." Like, yes. So whenever somebody asks me if anything hurt, like when I got my COVID vaccine and everything, yeah, I had the fever. You guys were on the phone with me when I was having the fever. But when I was like asked about it the next day at work, they're like, "What's bad?" And I was like Angela. No.
Yes.
Outside of that, I'd say you're not only, I would remember you not just as funny, but just as fun in general. You know, just
I like that.
Fun. You are like straight up like a ray of fucking sunshine. And like no matter what's happening, you're like go with the flow.
Yeah, dude.
You're so chill and always down to laugh. But sometimes, you know, on our own side, sometimes I worry about you because you're so chill. I'm like, shit, I'm worried about you. Aren't you okay? Are you okay?
I'll blame you.
I don't know.
From today when we were fucking getting ready to like talk. And Angela's like, oh, by the way, I like got hit by a car the other day. Like, what?
Please, okay, wait. Please insert here, Angela, or there, or wherever you want, like the picture of what your leg looks like and what happened after. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically I got hit. I mean, I'm fine. But
basically.
This is why we love you, Angela, and that's why you're perfect for fun.
I mean, I feel like Angela, I would want people to think of me as funny and fun. I definitely love how like, you know, how kind Daisy is, and I want people to think of me as kind in a similar way. I mean, I would also like for people to feel like I made them feel included in the conversation, like
you're good at that.
Whatever we were doing. Like, I don't know, because I've always been, I know what it's like to be on the outside of those conversations. You don't really know which side of the conversation to join. You're just like, haha, I'll laugh when the whole group does, I guess. So like sometimes, I guess because of being in that situation, I always want to make sure that other people feel okay in whatever we're doing. And if somebody's trying to say something and they're having a hard time talking over people, like I'll try to like stop and just be like listening to them and be like, no, tell me what you said. And like I do also have the tendency to like get really hyped up and start talking in conversation. If I am talking over somebody, I always want to come back and be like, I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Like, what were you just saying? You know?
You're actually paying attention. You're in the presence all the time. And you are fun. Come on, House of Yes. You know.
You have to tell me what I did at House of Yes. I don't even remember.
Yeah, Aaron introduced you to us, and we're just
right,
like,
because
oh
even
God.
at work, we were our own kind of outsiders. You know, we were our own outsiders at work, and you and Erin came in, and who will have to join the show at some point, so you can also.
Yes, she's like on a world tour right now.
Yes, she is. She's not Asian, but she'll be our honorary Asian.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay? I don't know if that's okay.
White friend.
Okay. Yeah. But well, she's our bad girl for sure. Either way.
Mm-hmm. And she like definitely did introduce this group to each other.
But also like, Marianne, I can tell you, like, I'll be honest, because you do wear a lot of pink or whatever else, like, for me, visually, you fit into everybody else. So, like, I didn't even, when I first saw you, I didn't really know you very well. Like, I just kind of, I think I met you briefly with Erin, but I didn't know what to make of you because I was, like, kind of scared, right? Because I was a nerdy girl my whole entire life, right? Like, and the punk rock girl who was kind of like, the high school like popular girls, right? The cheerleaders, whatever else. Not that they were mean to me, but like we just didn't connect, right? Their worlds were completely different from mine. And you were just so genuine and kind. Like I very easily was like, oh, she's just like like for me, I'm sorry, I can kind of be an asshole in my head. I'm nice, I'm kind, but can be an asshole in my head. She's like, oh, she's just gonna be some place. She's thing, but you are smart and so kind and so funny and so biting and so strong and powerful, and you speak your mind in a way that is inspiring.
Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry in the fucking pilot episode. I love you too much.
Well, we can blame it on the fact that just so you guys know, we recorded the drinking game that you'll watch later first, so we're maybe a little tipsy.
So we're
yeah. What's the most ridiculous thing you think I should do and why? So I'll have to answer this for Marianne and Angela and, vice versa for everybody.
Okay. The most ridiculous thing.
I think you should just try being me and being a bitch for once.
Hey, I'm trying, I'm trying. That's my current goal.
I'm not encouraging her, guys. I'm just saying she's such a sweetheart.
She is.
That's how nice you are.
Too nice, to my own detriment. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Not to us.
I think the most ridiculous thing I think you should do is like take a hammer to somebody's car. I think that would be like just really, really cool and cathartic and just like fun. And it should be like somebody's car who wronged you and you hate them and you get to just be like, ha ha. Yeah, that'd be cool to see her go like full riot girl, just like,
yeah. Like, she might look cute and all nice, but when she gets mad and has your back on shit, she will turn. And I would love it.
That's true, and that's also out of a couple shots of whiskey, I think, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always say I'm tough like warm butter, so. Actually, Marianne, since you brought the Rygal thing, I think the most ridiculous thing I think we could do, which would kind of be fun for me, is to dress you up in like goth, punk, or hardcore like riot girl. I would love
oh my God, yes.
Up as a straight up riot girl, because I'll tell you, like, riot girl, that's what I grew up with. Like, that was when I got out of my quiet girl as I became friends with a riot girl. So, and I could totally see you as that, because even though like you've got a riot girl spirit with the high school cheerleader, extremities.
I second that. I want to see that.
Oh my God, I want to see that just personally, because like I aspire to be a riot girl. I just admire riot girls so much. So would love that. What's the most ridiculous thing Angela could do? I feel like Angela's a daredevil. I feel like she'll do anything. I don't know, go skydiving and throw glitter everywhere or something.
So it's got to be something else. Well, that's the thing that makes me think the most ridiculous thing she could do is going to be something very straight-laced and very bland and something very boring.
I know. So oh my God, what if she like takes
like
the SAT undercover?
Ooh.
Go undercover and like take the SAT like you're applying to college right now.
I would have failed it for sure. But
oh my God, I did so bad for SAT. I can't even talk about it.
It's the most ridiculous thing I think she should do. Like all the really boring shit I would make you try to do, or like, okay, it would be like, I would be like, what's the most ridiculous thing that Angela could do is like probably go golfing, but then go golfing Angela's way. Do you know what I mean? Like, show up to the golf course though, like instead of like prim and proper, but like in a bikini and just doing Angela shit. Like doing Angela hijinks. I would. Oh my God. I would. Yes, I would pay for that. I would pay to watch that happen.
Take me on vacation, and you can test whatever ridiculous thing you want, and I'll take it. I'm a different person when I'm on vacation.
Dude, I love vacation, Angela. She's great. I hope you guys loved our little card game and got to know a little bit more about us. And hopefully this encourages you to watch the rest of our stuff that will be rolling out weekly, right? Weekly?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for watching.